How the burden on PT is represented or calculated. So the burden on the PT can be represented or calculated in similar way to the current transformer by two ways. The impedance of the secondary circuit connected to the secondary of potential transformer is known as the burden on it, and the rated burden means the manufacturer has given to provide the accuracy in the measurement or output or faithful transformation for a potential transformer. The impedance rated on the nameplate itself is known as the rated burden. So in a first method, it is expressed as secondary circuit impedance in ohms and its power factor. Whereas in another method, it is expressed in apparent power VA at rated secondary voltage instead of current. Now it is voltage. So ZB, that is known as the external circuit impedance, and VS is the rated supply voltage of secondary side, that is the faithful transformation of secondary voltage, either 110 volt rated or 110 by root 3 volts. P is the rated volt ampere burden and cos phi is the power factor of that burden. Then the ZB can be calculated by Vs square upon P ohm, and RB is equals to RB upon ZB equals to cos phi. Then RB equals to ZB into cos phi, and XB can be calculated as ZB into sin phi, and ZB can be represented as under root of RB square plus XB square. So this is how the impedance can be calculated and power factor can be found out. The burden on PT includes the burden due to the external circuit and due to the pilot wire connected to the metering circuit or any other impedance circuit on the secondary side. Now when the individual burden expressed in ohms, then summation of individual impedances or admittance values carried out, and by multiplying with rated voltage square, it is converted into volt ampere. Now when the individual burden expressed in volt ampere, then using the reference VA, all the burden values are converted on this base and then a summation is carried out. When tapping is there in coil of external circuit, then burden values may change. In that case, the maximum value or the higher amount of the value is considered for the calculation of the burden on potential transformer. So these are several points to be considered while calculating the burden on potential transformer, and the simple method which is expressed in terms of some equation or mathematical expressions are required to calculate the burden on the potential transformer.